You're going to have a holiday party, No Mas is the place to do it. They have all kinds of different places to have your party. I mean, they host 83 The Show every other week, so you might as well check this out. This is where we do it. This place is killer. We're going to be doing 83 The Show live here, but look at this place. Have your holiday party at No Mas. You've got a bar, you've got a private area, you've got doors to close to make sure that you have a private, nice party. 83. Get my phone connected to this thing.
Go for it. I'm disconnected now.
Y'all, I'm telling you, I've already told this dude that I want to bring you like on air, do a video or some shit like that. There's so much I'm gonna be able to do
Which
with
guy?
all three of us. This new guy, Jason Bailey, because nobody knows. Here's the deal: you can't fucking tell a soul.
Can I do some like
No, I'm gonna tell
I
us.
know, but hear me. You can't tell even your wife
Yeah.
or your daughter because somebody will slip. And I haven't told anybody. This is huge that I'm telling y'all. But here's the deal: Kinsler doesn't even know. I can't tell, and I work with him every day because I know Kinsler will tell
Let me
people.
ask you this, Steve. Is like you're on a morning show here, but like you could do like, where I'm like in Nashville doing shit.
Oh no, I think that what we do is when we do it, there's got to be a way where we can have you on camera, and that's all I want to do. And I told the guys downstairs,
It's like I'm in the Ville.
I said, we're not expecting any money out of you. We're expecting money out of other sponsors. Mike Geller already said he'd give us $300.
Yeah.
A month. If the second we're on, he said up to 500. Yeah.
And we got to get him on. He brings some jewelry on. We can play that up.
Well, what I'd like to do too is bring in jewelry. The jewelry they have is like 100 or under, and when people are here and they do a damn 40 or 30% off sale for any of our followers.
Hmm? Where's the
reason I kept
SD
scooting you
card
in,
here?
Amanda kept saying you were venturing out of pick, so I wanted to bring you back in.
Thank you, Mickey,
sweet.
for playing.
By the way, you look great on film.
Oh my gosh, I look scruffy.
So we can look
We
at
got
I
you.
wasn't
Thank you
expecting
so
this.
much. Oh, I
Almost
know.
second on the amber.
Oh, no worries.
Is it
No worries.
connected?
Thank you,
Right
sweetheart.
Connected to you. So where can I hit
You're
the?
connected to the camera.
Yeah. So I want to clip. Let's watch what we just shot. Why is it great? I don't understand why it's grayed out. So that's my own. Connect camera off. Okay, so
All your video content's right there.
so we can watch what we just shot.
You gotta fucking have fun.
No, I don't. This shit's beyond that.
That shit's so long, you cannot see straight.
So we can watch what we just shot. You should be able to hit the SD
Grab
card
my
from
phone.
there.
You gotta go.
You know, wrapping up Thanksgiving is I love this time of year because it is time for good friends and good family, and it sounds so like syrupy now. You know,
Oh,
again,
yeah.
the Kumbaya reference. Kumbaya,
my Lord, Kumbaya.
I was kissing a girl at camp when we were singing Kumbaya. I was like 10.
always-
Christian camp. Is it the Christian camp kissing her?
At what point, what age do we have to
in
be?
the back row.
Am I the only one that always thought it was neat to rub a girl's bare back?
Oh my
I'm
God,
at camp and I'm rubbing a girl's bare back, and I always loved the little white hairs. I was going.
Is it church camp though? That's when
No,
I was
I'm
at
pretty
church
sure
camp.
you still do that at Thanksgiving, Steve.
I know Amanda shaves her back. My wife shaves her back. It's true.
That's awful news.
That didn't go
Amanda's
over well,
sorry.
Steve.
That-
I'm looking at Amanda.
That
It's
is-
not.
as Johnny
Everybody
Carson-
pause for a second, off camera. Honey, I was just kidding.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that wasn't true. All right, go ahead.
As Johnny Carson used to say, that is wacky stuff.
That's weird.
That-
wild
that was a wacky
stuff.
factoid.
That's weird.
What-
Wild.
Talk to me about rock stars, because again, you're watching 83 The Show. It's all about the 80s, but of course we're going to talk about current events. These are friends that were friends in the 80s. We think it is the greatest decade ever.
Absolutely
You
it
can criticize the music if you want,
We're
but
friends in the 70s.
yeah, we're friends in the 70s, and every one of you kids out there, if you're a kid, you're all wearing the Zeppelin shirts, the Journey shirts, and you give your left arm for an actual 1982 Def Leppard concert shirt, and you know you would.
And Rex and I were talking about this earlier. Does everyone remember, especially if you're from Atlanta, remember camping out at Turtles to get the Journey tickets, which
Get
we
the
did,
tickets. We did it.
and it was like $20 a ticket.
Seven,
And now
actually,
you can't find a $20.
$17.95.
Was it $17.95?
I have the stuff. I still got my ticket
That's
stuff.
fantastic.
It was. We would camp out all night long at a Turtles.
It was a
Pick
thing.
Turtles.
It was a thing.
And for a while, we were hitting the one off Old National Highway. Then we realized
on that.
in certain areas where maybe rock music wasn't the norm for that particular zip code, we go to their Turtles and camp out because nobody wanted the
Nobody
tickets.
wanted.
Exactly.
Nobody was waiting in line.
They just put us in a real rough neighborhood for the night.
And there was no Ticketmaster then, right? I mean,
No
that
Ticketmaster.
was what you did.
If you were first in line, you got first 5 rows.
You got the first
it was
5 rows.
fantastic. Then I think they migrated to like a lotto thing, and we went through that.
And the
phase.
lotto sucks.
And now you can't go buy music anywhere.
Life
It's
isn't
kinda
fair.
shitty.
That's the problem with America right now.
Really
It's
is.
not fair. You got to bust your ass and work hard to get what you want.
And
Right,
tweet
America,
us,
America.
tweet us
America,
because
different America.
tweet us because I think it was Madonna in the mid '80s who came. She was touring, and I think her tickets were like $100, and that was when it all took a turn.
That
That's
was
Eagles.
kind of barometer.
Eagles did
Was
the
it
same.
Eagles?
It was Eagles. Eagles is the first one to charge over $100 for a concert ticket. Madonna followed because she was hot then, but the Eagles were the first ones to do it, and it's insane.
$100.
Well,
You're
it
like
is insane.
16 years old. You're not spending $100.
Well, and I was on Polestar today looking at average ticket prices for certain artists, and you know, you get people like Elton John, average ticket price $105. Katy Perry, average ticket price $105.
she worth 200.
I mean, you know, most people
Damn. Have you seen
between
her skin?
45
She's
and
so hot.
$100. I mean, it's just craziness, man. The tickets, but hey, they're not selling music anymore. There is no Turtles. There is no Tower.
But
There is no, you know.
I think we need to go back to there was something cool about getting your concert tickets and camping
It
out.
was fantastic.
It was a thing, right?
It was a
so
very
much
cool
fun.
thing.
Because
That was
even
the damn
the
thing.
cheap,
That was
when
the
Rex
damn
was saying,
thing.
you know, there was a ticket for $20 or $40 or whatever, and you're in radio, you know this. If there's a $40 ticket, there is no way you're going to get a $40 ticket. When the tickets go on sale and you go to StubHub or you go to Ticketmaster, why is the first ticket you see $120?
It's too much, people. It's too much.
It is too much.
Get in here, baby.
It
Let's
is-
look at this.
It is inflation.
So, tell me what we have. Talk to me about some rock stars.
Some different rock stars. I don't know if you guys are following this, but Foo Fighters have a great series on HBO right now called Sonic Highways. And last week they were in LA, and they were talking to different. You know, they travel around, they go to different places, and they were talking to different artists. And they talked to Joan Jett. She looks perfect, dude. Still,
She still looks
is
good.
So cool.
Fantastic actress, too.
Is she really?
Well,
she's
she was
awesome.
in that one movie with Alex P. Keaton, but what's his real name?
Amanda, do we have?
Amanda, what's his name? Come to us. Alex
Michael
P.
J. Fox. Bam!
She was in a movie with Michael J. Fox where she was the older sister and they were in a band and she was acting real stupid and she showed that she could act. She was acting up and he was the...
She's hot.
He
man.
was the good
still
guy.
so
I tell you
cool.
what, one
She's
of
so
the
cool.
best things is like, I DVR guitar sessions on cable.
Oh, that's good.
And I saw Joan Jett recent guitar sessions.
Hold
She
on.
has a-
Does
she has a
anybody
new
know
album
anybody that DVRs guitars?
Which I do.
Was she singing Kumbaya?
And of course she did the old stuff. I love rock and roll and the old
I do
stuff.
not
But
wanna
she's got a new album out, and as soon as I watched that show, 30 minutes of new Joan Jett, and she played a bunch of
Nude?
stuff on nude Joan Jett.
Nude. I thought you said nude.
Yeah, what?
Because that would be hot.
Yeah,
She's a little...
She was awesome.
She needs some up top.
She does. There's certain girls that just need to go ahead and get a boob job and get it over with. There's nothing wrong
But
with
she's
it.
like 56 years old.
So
now.
what? Get a B.
Yeah.
Get a C.
Well, what were
Not
you
an A.
talking about on the radio the other day? It's like some cosmetic surgeon or whatever can give you like temporary boobs.
That's out right now. What they're going to do is they're going to shoot saline into you, and it will dissolve over a period of time. But they can actually give you a fuller boob and take you up a chest size.
I would do that. I would do that.
For a vacation right
I would
now.
do that.
I'm
it
ready.
holds,
Let's do this.
Well, no. Here's the deal. It only
No, I
holds
wanna
for
do this.
48 hours now at the longest. But they think within
So,
a year or so
2-day vacation.
they'll be able to get it up to 2 to 3 weeks. So women that are going on a vacation can really make their
What
breasts
about
look
guys
nice.
though?
Yeah,
man?
if
What
a
about
guy did it,
speedo
would we
implant,
have
you
like
know?
flab afterwards?
No,
I would do it.
I don't think
I would
guys
do
should do it.
Well, I'm just
I know
thinking.
cosmetic
I'm just
surgery.
thinking like.
But
if
you
I'm
can
wearing
also
a
shoot
Speedo-
it. You can shoot it in your bottom too to make your butt look nicer.
But like a Kim Kardashian, I could do like the champagne thing.
Hey, look, anything that I don't have to have a sign that says
Ah!
objects in
Oh, the
here
cactus!
appear larger than they are.
The cactus! It hurts
Oh,
so
he's
bad.
You got to pull him off of
Don't
these.
let it get on your junk, man. Don't
Okay,
let
sorry.
it get on your junk.
Slide in here. They can't see you, baby.
Hey, we need to order a shot.
Oh, hold on.
Son, Mickey,
No
Mickey
Mas
should be bringing
Cantina.
a
This
shot.
is service with a smile. Check this out.
We're at No Mas Cantina.
The other rock star, Simon Le Bon.
Awesome.
Duran.
Cool as shit. I
Duran
mean, those
Duran.
guys are cool as shit still.
Fantastic.
I'm still hungry. I'm
looks
still
good.
hungry like a wolf.
Remember the girls back then? I mean, if you took a girl to like the Duran show,
You were late.
you were in.
Here we go. We're on
Yeah,
the
you
front
were in.
lines.
Matter of fact, she would be so horny she would have sex in front of her house with you in the back of your Trans Am.
Stephen Percy,
Stephen,
Rat.
actually, Piercy.
Piercy.
And the only reason I know this is because I interviewed him one-on-one. The dude
Is he difficult? I've heard he's difficult.
he was kind of cool. You can check out my interview at SSS TV. So it's SSST and a V on YouTube, and see me with Stephen Piercy. And the face has aged a little bit. The dude's been in some serious,
Was
like,
he aggravated when you were talking
a
to him?
little. You can tell there's a little something going on there. But back in the '80s, I heard he was real difficult to deal with. He's gotten a little bit nicer.
Oh,
A lot
that's
of
good to
people,
hear.
when you quit doing concerts to 18 and 20,000, and you're doing them to 400, you get nicer. And that's the.
And he got a little bit nicer.
Yeah, there's a lot of 80s bands right now that are going out and doing bars where there's 300 to 600 people, and they were here 15 years ago, 20 years ago at the Omni doing 17,
They're trying
18,000.
they're trying to stay relevant. Like
Yeah.
But the big one.
Hey,
Steve's gonna enjoy
attention,
it.
this is Southside Steve and the Austin brothers upstairs. We're on a little drinky drink.
Over. Roger.
Go ahead, I'm ready.
We're looking
That's
for
Mickey.
2 coconut tequila shots and 2 1800 tequila shots. Over.
Any salt on those sides?
Excuse me?
Any salt on those sides?
Any salt?
Yes.
See,
We would like 3 salted, both coconut
Impressive, Rex.
salted, and
Bilingual.
1 1800 salted.
3 coconut, 1. I'll take care of that for you.
Can you say, yeah, come on? This is the embarrassing part. Can you please say, yeah, come on?
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
And the next one is, I mean, and Steve's gonna love this one because it's his favorite band ever, and I love this band too.
Journey.
Steve Perry. I mean, you're in the radio business. You're in the radio business. Are you hearing anything? Do you think they're gonna come back together? Because
He's not gonna do that.
who grew up in the '80s would not love to go see the original Journey?
And
I would love to.
Yeah, 1983, if Journey, when they were just peaking, and we're talking Escape, it was the greatest rock. Don't Stop Believing came out.
I think we saw that together.
We did. We saw that together.
and let-
we were actually 10th row on the floor for that.
And we
particular-
drank beer in the parking lot across from CNN Center. It was the case of Budweiser's in the cardboard case with the bottles.
And here's the best part. We looked at our ticket stub and it said opening Bryan Adams. Not one person knew who the F Bryan Adams was.
He's a
And we're
good-
like, who is he? And we drank enough. We've been there for a while. Said, well, let's go in. We used to never catch opening bands. You go to see Kiss, you don't watch Black and Blue. Who gives a damn?
Yeah, right.
So we decided to go in early. We come in, Bryan Adams. Here's a guy, and I remember his shirt. He's wearing a white T-shirt with a target. It was like a red line and a blue. It was like literally like archery target on his
You
shirt.
remember
I remember that. And he did Cuts Like a Knife. And there was a beer on the stage, and he said, I came downstairs eating a bowl of cereal, and I said, F you! And he kicks the beer into the audience, goes, Cuts Like a Knife. And when he did that, I was like,
I like this guy. I like
and
that guy.
I'll be honest with you, I was dying for Journey, but I did not want Bryan Adams to leave the stage.
That's
He
fantastic.
blew a lot of Atlantans away in 1983. None of us knew who he
And
was.
he
till
was,
then.
I mean,
that's
that was
great.
a great album.
Yeah, great.
Oh,
album.
they were great. And can I say this about today's kids? When you talk about then and now with regard to Journey, I mean, my daughter, who's almost 12, everybody in her
amazing.
class, they
12.
all know Journey. They all know Don't Stop Believing.
Don't
That's
Stop.
I mean, she loves Journey. My daughter.
Right,
loves
you
Journey.
should. Right, you should.
So they
else?
really are a timeless band.
No, they are. They're
I heard
bandits.
this the other day. I was Spotifying, and I was just shuffling my 80s mix. Is Van Halen, the first album, still just so effing good? David Lee Roth then
Right.
and now.
You talking about
Right.
Diver Down?
No, the original Van Halen, Eruption,
Eruption.
and all that. So good, but he looks completely different.
I've
than he
read
does
David
now.
Lee Roth's autobiography, by the way, which was like page turner until you're done. And let me tell you something.
Let me get this wrong.
Let me
Let me
tell
tell you a little bit of Rex. Get right here where you can see Rex DVRs guitar work, and he's read the autobiography of Aerosmith. Or no, excuse me, that's what I read. David Lee Roth.
And I read that one as well.
I read the Aerosmith.
You read the Aerosmith too?
But no,
it's only the second book I ever read.
And I can tell you, David Lee Roth, I mean, those guys have lived so much life, but that's the stuff that we grew up on. I mean, hey, I started
still good.
I started
good.
You know, it's back.
And then so on and so on.
I liked it better. I gotta tell you this, since maybe
I love it better.
give me douche points. I like Van Hagar better.
No, I can't go there.
I know that's hard.
Better.
I like it better.
That's the only problem I have with that one, Steve. Is better.
For me,
David Lee Roth, great front man, but I felt like he talked instead of sang. And when Sammy came in, Sammy could play and sing. But I'm cheesier than y'all are. Y'all are cool.
My favorite Van Halen album was Women and Children First. I've got that on my iPod. I run to that shit.
That reminds
me
of the Titanic.
You can take your whiskey home.
Women and children first. If you're on a boat and it's sinking, rule of thumb: women and children first. What else you got?
What else you got, Mike?
You know, another good one. I mean, and they're still out. Is Def Leppard.
Second
Joe
greatest.
Elliott. I mean, it's still out there. They still
so
rock.
awesome. Second greatest rock and roll band to me of all time.
Awesome.
What is the ultimate? And you would know this. The ultimate titty bar song is what? Def Leppard.
Sugar on me, or pour some sugar on me.
That is
sugar on
the
right for 50
song.
points and a chance to come back as
Still
our
good.
Oh yeah, girls will be up on the pole today.
He's won a refrigerator and a ride range, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, like
I don't like better when the girls like
Frigidaire.
Do they still play it at the Pink Pony? Pink Pony, by the way.
Pink Pony, a fabulous strip club. Damn the cheetah. What else you got?
I don't like Cheetah's too far down there, man.
Cheetah's in Atlanta, and
We
anytime
talked about concert ticket prices.
I thank God we're not going to bash no strip club because I will. What else you got? Concert ticket.
We talked about concert ticket prices. You know, we talked about a lot of things, but I think
we talked about malls last time. Remember the malls were big? Remember the Gold Mine?
Gold Mine is a place where you play arcade games.
Yeah, you remember that. South Lake Mall. I mean, all the malls had a gold mine. What I want to know is who's got the gold mine sign. Remember when you walked in, it was like a mine with like the
tokens. Who's got?
Because you know the guy who's got the camels from the Greenbrier Mall, right?
Yeah.
So you know that, but who's
inside
got
the
Greenbrier
Greenbrier
Mall?
Yeah.
That used to be the thing.
Who's got all the turtle signage? You know.
Turtle signage
all
would be
that
great.
shit.
Who has that, Steve?
I do not know who has turtle
Probably
signage.
on
That's
eBay.
awesome.
Who knows?
It's got to be
check
on
it out.
eBay.
There's certain signage that I think is worth money. I think Turtles would be one. Gold Mine for any Southsiders for sure.
Yeah.
96 Rock, you've got all. I think
Yeah.
Steve owns all the 96 Rock stuff.
Yeah, and if times ever get rough, I'm going to sell all that stuff.
You know, can't we just turn back the time and go back? No, we can't, but we're going to keep it right here. We're going to keep it real. We're going to eat some turkey next week. We're going to take a nap. We're going to watch some football, and then we're going to do it all again, repeat.
Yeah, and the good thing about this show is that I'm standing with two guys along with myself. We're not douchebags, and we're really nice guys, and I'm telling you right now, books can be written about any one of us over the things we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mickey,
Mickey, get in here, baby.
Mickey.
There's our lovely server at No
Mickey.
Mas. Nikki, you come to No Mas, you ask for Nikki. You ask for
Right.
it.
What
You
do?
And then tip her like crazy because she
By the
knows how
way,
to serve.
tip her like crazy.
Coconut?
Coconut. Who's coconut? You're coconut?
I'm coconut.
Regular.
Coconut.
Does
I'm
that-
regular.
Does that
No,
say
that's,
anything?
that's regular.
Regular.
Oh, yeah, I'm coconut.
Coconut.
And we will now drink.
Enjoy, guys.
So we're going to do our shots and then we're going to be out. And remember, at 83 The Show on Twitter, tweet us stuff
Please.
that you remember from the 80s.
Yes,
That's
anything
what it's
you
all
remember.
about.
We'll cover it. Because what you're looking at is you're looking at guys that have been married twice, guys that have gone through the windshields of Volkswagens, guys that have basically had their mother looking for them at 3 in the morning with all their friends in their pajamas. You're looking at guys that have been a part of a train where one of us got laid and the other 9 stood there in our underwear. More stories to come. More stories to come. Right now,
Happy
we're going.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Here's the good
Cheers,
news,
everybody.
I'm walking home. They're driving.
Yeah.
Uber. Uber. Yeah, cut. They're not driving. Good thought.
Hey, what's up, people? Rex Austin from 83 The Show. We're at No Mas Cantina in downtown ATL. Check this out. This is their gift shop. We've got unbelievable stuff in here. All kinds of glassware, jewelry. I I mean, Mike, focus over here a little bit with the jewelry, bracelets, rings, all kinds of stuff. This is some of the most eclectic crafts, jewelry, all kinds of things, clothing. This stuff pretty much mimics their menu, right? Some of the best food you're gonna find here, eclectic, unbelievable Mexican menu. Come on, let's walk. Check it out. Glassware, all kinds of soaps, exotic soaps, more clothing, some scarves, all kinds of gift holiday stuff. You know, if you need ideas for gifts, this is what's happening for the holidays. No Mas Cantina. Unbelievable. Let's keep going.